Konnichiwa minasan. Some of you guys know it as Gundam Altron, Nataku, Shenlong. It doesn't matter, but the thing is, this is an awesome kit. I got some news. Unfortunately, it's bad news, but I'll tell that right at the end of the show. So I'm just gonna talk a little bit about what I think about the kit, how's the plastic like, the build process, and yeah, it's up to you guys to see what you guys think about it as well, and whether you guys want to get it. I would thought that Supernova would have improved the quality of their kits and the way that it's being built. I mean, I do see some improvement in terms of the Supernova range coming in versus the wing that I previously built, because I think that was the very first of it. So the plastic quality, I can see from this kit has a little bit more, they call it flash. So what it means is there's this excessive part of the plastic. So what this means is that you actually gotta clean up a little bit more in terms of the plastic itself. So that gives a little bit more effort in terms of doing this. Another thing is I also realized that the rate of the kit has a lot of I wouldn't say a lot, but I would say like it looks really cheap in terms of the plastic, because you know, if quality plastic, you can actually see the colors coming out, the finishing is a little bit better, but for the red portion you can actually see through, I would call it. It looks really fake, and it looks like a really toy plastic kind of material. So honestly guys, for you guys who don't really care about it, I mean, it's fine, but for those who are particular about the colors and how the colors come out to life, then I would suggest you guys to do just a top coat. I mean, you could just buy a can off your hobby shop, just matte it, clear it, flat it, then that'll be good enough for you. That will actually kind of like block the cheapness in terms of the quality of the red parts specifically. To talk about the parts, this kit comes with outer armor of double runners. So what it means is that you can actually play around with the colors for those who doesn't paint the kit. So that will give you a lot of spare parts as well. So that's one of the things that yeah, I mean, for those of you who love spare parts, you guys like the custom, so there'll be a plus point for you guys. But for those who just wants to collect the range and that's it, I don't want to build anymore, then you know, you guys have to throw it out, which is kind of a waste. But I do recommend you guys recycle if you guys want to throw it out, you know, save the environment and all. But for those who don't, you know, you guys could just easily sell it for a couple of dollars. I'm sure people who would love the additional spare part to do their custom kits. Yeah, so another thing I'll talk about as well is they never did improve in terms of where the undergated parts is. So the undergated parts is really close to like the female pack, the male pack. So do be careful when you snip it off and clean off the parts of the knobs. Yeah. So in terms of the build process, while I was building is certain parts did break a little bit, but nothing big, no big issue there, because I managed to fix it. I didn't record it, but I didn't think it was you know, worth the recording. But you know, pretty simple, you know, just glue it back. Some parts didn't really fit well as well, so you just gotta press it in a little bit hard, which is surprisingly, because you know, for third-party kits like this, it's usually very tight fitting. I guess they were trying to play around with the, you know, with the fitting, because I'm sure people has complained about the tight fitting portion. But all in all, I mean, this kit has some improvements. I'm assuming that the sandblock will also have some improvements versus, you know, the kits that I built, like the heavy arms and the wing especially. So yeah, the color scheme, the customer actually wanted to make it like the actual Altron or Shenlong. So he wanted the green, he wanted like the green, adding a bit of red, and then put a little bit of gold, and still maintain the white armor that is the Gundam itself. So So while doing this, normally what I normally do is I'll just prime it first. So for the white I prime gray, you know, for the rest of the colors I prime black, because I specifically like to use black primer. It's so much easier to work with. To get the glossiness, I actually apply another layer of black gloss. Now I really love the Gaia Notes EX Black. One of the reasons is because it's very easy to use. The glossiness is at best like one of the best paint I've ever used. Also very rare in my country. It's very hard to get, and one costs about like RM35. So RM35 USD is about like divided by 4. It's about what, $15. Yeah, more or less there, which is super expensive but so worth it. Now one of the reasons why you need to do another layer of black is to actually cover the whole entire piece of black, so that when you apply the silver, whatever silver that you want to get, it sticks on really well, and then the shine actually gives that depth of color. Yeah, so after that, when you want to get the gold, what I did is, instead of putting silver, I put the bright gold, which I also really love. Gaia Notes bright gold is one of the best paint that I've used. Second to Finisher, but Finisher doesn't give you this kind of bright gold color finish. So yeah, so moving on to how I got the red, the green, and the lighter green. Let's start off with the green portion, the main green. So I applied the EX Silver, which is one of my another favorite paint that I always use. So if you see all my kits, it's actually the EX Silver that's the one that brings out the shine before you apply your clear green or clear whatever clear color that you wanted to do. So how I did it is basically it's just applying the first layer of clear green after you've done your silver. Then after that, just spray on, do full blast, make it sure that the colors is the paint spread evenly for the piece itself. It takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of practice, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but yeah, please do always try it on the spoon. You know, get used to the air pressure, get used to the paint, get used to the distance from your airbrush. You'll definitely get it. It just takes practice and takes a lot of paint. So for those of you guys who plan to do your kit, I will recommend you try it on a cheap kit like entry grade, for example, or like any spare parts that you have lying around. Just go ahead and give it a go. So in order to achieve the lighter green, I had to play around with it because it's really hard to get the lighter green. It's either you go for a really fine silver or you really go for something that is even brighter. So how I did it is I actually used an EX gold, which is Gaia Notes. You could use any gold, but basically the outcome for you using silver and gold will be very different, because even though you're using the same clear paint. So if you were to do like a gunmetal finish or a silver finish or even a gold finish and using the same clear color, clear paint, you can actually achieve different types of candy finish to your kit. So it's not really apparent here, but in actual life you can actually see that the green, the lime green, I will call it lime green, and the normal and the dark green does come out very differently. Yep. So after that, I actually finish it with a flat finish. Now why I did that is to actually make it less shiny. So for candy finish, yes, you're supposed to apply a heavy gloss, but I wanted to dial it down a little bit, give it a little bit more depth. So I actually did just flat finish it across. Now for the white, it's actually a pearl finish, which I always use to match it with candy finish or silk finish. This is to give it a little bit more shine towards the white part, because the only nearest things that you can get is either you do a silver or you do a pearl finish, which is what I did. So it's pretty simple, you just prime gray, then apply a white gloss. You could even use like a lighter shade of white. Just don't go all the way to gray. Yeah. So just then after that you just apply the pearl finish, and then you go. So that will give you the finish that I did. So the kit comes with awesome base. It also comes with parts of the hands that I actually really like. It looks like a Barbatos hand, but yeah, so it does look kind of cool for the hand part. Other than that, it does come with these two clear beam plastic. I have no idea why, because the two dragon heads actually hold up pretty well. But though I do, after a while it does tend to loosen up a little bit, even though I painted it. So I'm assuming that they actually tested it, and the reason why they gave the two clear beam is to actually hold up the two dragon head. Well, the red tofu of them really nice, but I think it should be able to hold up pretty well in the long run. Seeing that I actually painted the kit, but for those who don't paint, I'm not too sure. So either way, they gave it to you to actually hold up the two dragon head, which is kind of cool. Another thing is that it also comes with two of the how do I put it, spear, which is kind of awesome. So I actually switched it off. I did some color separation to make it stand out a little bit, because I thought it was pretty cool. The shield as well turns out really nice. So I think overall this kit is an awesome kit. It does has its downfall, but I think mainly it's pro. And don't even bother thinking about the articulation, because it sucks. So it's just there, pose it one time, just that's it. Maybe you want to do a few poses, I think that's all right, but don't expect it to do wonders in terms of the leg portion, even the hands, because it is after all the wing series in a frame. Yeah, so just to give you guys a little bit of sad news for me, the customer actually is going to get married. He needed the extra money, so he's taking back all his kits. I'm actually trying to help him sell the Supernova as well as the Death Shy and other kits in the community. So yeah, so kind of sad. I mean, it's pretty bummed that I couldn't finish the entire series. I was looking forward to build the Sand Rock specifically, because I've already done the Death Shy, if you've seen other videos. So I guess with that, I think I'm gonna move on to my next commission build. Do stay tuned. I'm actually gonna build the Ultraman for my best friend. It's sort of like his birthday present, and yeah, so he wanted me to do it for him, so I got like, yeah, okay, fine, I can do it for you. So do stay tuned for the Ultraman build, which I'm gonna video it. I'm gonna have a little bit more time for this kit, so I'm gonna try to be as detailed in terms of my process and how I do it. Yeah, so with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Please do feel free to leave a comment. I'm sorry I can't be on camera today. I look like shit today, so I didn't want to scare you all with my horrible face. But yeah, so do leave a comment, do like, do subscribe, do let me know what you think about the kit. If there's anything that I missed out, try and keep the video short. Yeah, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on my IG. I am doing a little bit more on Reels, so it's kind of interesting. Do check that out as well. So thank you so much, guys. Stay safe. Do get vaccinated. Keep the world pandemic free, virus free, and all. So ja, mata ne.